Good morning, students. So last class we have discussed about a typical cell. So what is typical cell? Typical cell is a continue. So typical cell is a generalized diagram of cell in which all the cell organelles are present. Now we have in the last class we have seen the plant cell and animal cell. So what are the differences between plant cell and animal cell? Cell wall is present in the plant cell wall is absent in the animal cell. Next, plastids are present in the plant cell, plastids are absent in the animal cells. Centrosomes are present in the animal cell, centrosomes are absent in the plant cell. So there are different structures, we will discuss them further. Now coming to the first, so we have different cell organelles in the cell. Now first we will discuss today about the cell membrane. So cell membrane. Cell membrane is also called as plasma membrane. Cell membrane is also called as plasma membrane. Why it is called as plasma membrane? Because the cell, if you see the cell contains a fluid which we call it as a cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is also called as plasma. Cytoplasm can also be called as plasma. So plasma is surrounded by a membrane, so it is called as a plasma membrane or cell membrane. Okay. So why it is called as plasma membrane? Because cytoplasm is also called as plasma. So plasma is surrounded by a membrane, so it is called as plasma membrane. So cell membrane is also called as plasma membrane. Now it is a flexure. So cell membrane is present in both plant and animal cells. Cell membrane is present in both plant and animal cells. Okay. Next, it is a flexible membrane. It is a flexible membrane. What is the meaning of flexible? Flexible means it can stretch to maximum extent. It can stretch. రబ్బర్ బ్యాండ్ ఉందనుకోండి, రబ్బర్ బ్యాండ్ మనం ఎలా లాగినప్పుడు ఇలా సాగుతుందో, సో in the same manner cell membrane is stretchable, that is flexible. So that's why cell membrane is the flexible membrane. Next, it is made up of lipids and proteins. Okay. So cell membrane is mainly made up of lipids and proteins. So it is very complicated structure which you will study in your further classes, but you should just remember that cell membrane is mostly made up of lipids. It means you have some carbohydrates also, but the major content is lipids and proteins. Next, it protects the cell. Why cell membrane is such important? Because it is giving protection to the cell. It gives protection to the cell. Like in your house, your doors are giving protection for you from light, dust or something, any other things. Doors are protecting you. In the same manner, the cell organelles which are present inside the cell, are being protected by a door-like structure which is nothing but cell membrane. Okay, so it gives protection to cell organelles present inside the cell. Next, maintains the balance. Next, sixth point is it protects the cytoplasm from external environment. Okay, it protects the cytoplasm from external environment. If you see the cell, this is cytoplasm, and you have different cell organelles also inside the cytoplasm. So it is protecting the cytoplasm from external environment, means that nothing can enter into the cytoplasm, or cytoplasm cannot go outside. Cytoplasm is a fluid structure, so fluid can flow outside easily, but cell membrane is protecting the cytoplasm from external environment, so that nothing comes inside and nothing from inside goes outside. So cell membrane is protecting the cytoplasm from external environment. External means outside environment. Next, cell membranes, most important part. Cell membrane gives shape to the cell. Shape to the cell. So all of you know that cells are in different shape: oval, cuboid, rectangular. So that shape is given by the cell membrane. So shape of the cell is due to cell membrane. Next, now cell membrane maintains the balance, internal balance of the cell. What does this mean? Cell membrane maintains the internal balance of the cell. Suppose this is your cell. Now the pH, there will be pH. So you have cell organelles, cytoplasm inside this. So these cell organelles will synthesize some proteins, lipids, something. They will utilize some proteins, they will utilize some lipids, carbohydrates, and they will synthesize it. That we will study further. But there will be some pH inside the cell. So pH, that pH, if suppose due to some conditions the pH has increased, inside the cell. So what does the cell membrane do? The cell membrane has some pores. The membrane is porous. The cell membrane is porous like this. It is porous. So it will send some extra waste or extra proteins outside the cell and maintain the normal pH inside the cell. Okay, now cell lo sometimes pH is disturbed. pH disturbed అయితే what happens? Cell will die. So what happens? Cell membrane checks the pH, and whatever the high pH is there, it will send out that particular compounds or particular things outside and maintain the same constant pH inside the cell, so that cell organelles are safe and do their functions. Okay, so it maintains the internal balance of the cell. Next, cell membrane is porous. So cell membrane is very important. It is porous. Cell membrane is porous in structure, means